Hello, nobody. Welcome to paradise. Today's Friday. How's your Friday doing and stuff or whatever? I don't fucking know what the hell I'm doing anymore. It's New Mod Friday, which means, well, new mod. It says in the name. This week is the Gallosphere, which is another one of those cave sort of mods. Um, and I guess the big thing I wanted to focus on is because it adds a couple new biomes. It also, I've noticed, means it has salt. It also adds the funny pink salt, but it's completely not like cross compatible feature wise with the pink salt from Spelunkery, which is a wee bit frustrating. So that's the first like annoying content overlap I've gotten so far, which is actually kind of surprising that it took this long. Um, but it does have another feature that I knew was going to be causing some of that like content overlap, but it's not causing it yet. It's what's going to in the future because well, Gallosphere adds silver. It adds silver as a metal to the world, and I had to do a bunch of exploration. I went and kind of continued out in the direction I went when I was mining for jade for Sully's mod. Um, and I grabbed as much silver as I could. Silver is not nearly as plentiful as jade is. Um, and so that kind of there's a spider somewhere around. That kind of made it a little bit more difficult. Dude, this spider is gonna get on my nerves. Where is it? Let's zoom in the map a little bit. Below me. All right. Well, I'm not going down there to hunt it down. Um, but I was saying, it's a decently. Well, actually, I'd say it's almost rare. It's like I feel like I was finding more gold than silver at times. Where exactly am I putting this? I'm kind of feeling down by the water. In which case, I want that. I'll leave the vines for now, but I might remove them later. I should probably actually explain what the hell the plan is today. Though again, it's like whatever. The title like the title exists. The title and the thumbnail exists, and I usually just put the finished product in the thumbnail like some kind of plebeian, but whatever. Um, let's take this like a good ways over. I'm not sure how far I need to make this, or like how far I had made this in my testing. Um, but the plan is I want to make like an armory. I think I kind of briefly mentioned wanting to make one um, a few videos ago. I need to place a torch down here. And it's going to make use of some of the new Gallosphere blocks. I say new in the sense of like new to the I could just mark the coordinates actually. Oh, actually, did I bring any of the shit I needed? No. Okay. Here's what's going to happen. I need to remember 144282 and I need to place it is in here. Um come on. This block called a warped anchor. Now, what the warped anchor is it's a really cool block. Here, let me just chunk down my bags here. These are from supplementaries. You make them with flax. And you take some allarite, which is a crystal in one of the new biomes. And I really see a limitation I'm realizing with this format is I don't really get to build in new biomes too much, um, because I kind of want to have this sort of area be complete before I move on to other areas. But if I blow all the mods that don't require going out and exploring and shit on the first area, then the other areas kind of have to rush around and be super well rushed. But that's besides the point. You stick your allarite in here, sort of like you're putting glowstone in a respawn anchor, and that charges it. And then here, I actually don't have the other item I'd need to interact with this properly. That's fine, because I can just, well, I'm gonna have to go out and leave anyway to actually show off the functionality fully, so I might as well just run back and grab, the thing I need. And here, you know what, I'll just cut. Actually, no, I won't cut. I was going to, but I think that's a little bit of a crunch. I think I was underprepared, and oh well, that's life. I have more time to blabber. Because no, so silver is like the new copper. I realize with modded Minecraft. That's kind of the stance I feel towards it right now. Because the way it used to be is it felt like every here I threw some spare copper into the furnaces. Not copper, silver. Every mod used to add copper. What am I looking for? Ender pearls. Thermal expansion, Tinker's construct. I believe industrial foregoing or mine factory also did it. Immersive engineering. Create joined the fucking party late, but still also added copper. Until vanilla added copper, everyone and their mother was adding copper. Copper was like the most demanded metal for the game. And so when they finally added a new ore, oh, right, okay, hold on, I forgot the whole gimmick that I was doing. They finally added a new ore to the game. Here, let me make sure I'm actually at the right spot. Where am I? Find me. Vertical chunk on ahead, a little bit backwards, and right about here. I throw an ender pearl. A charge is consumed off of the warped anchor, and it teleports me to the anchor instead of where my pearl landed. So this is like a really sweet, like, secret entrance sort of deal. So anyways, as I was saying, so instead of copper now, it's all in the silver. Ice and Fire does silver, Organized does silver, um, Gallosphere does silver, and there's almost certainly more that I'm not remembering. Um, I want to say Occultism does silver. See, the thing with these like big mods, and I'm like naming cool mods, is that where's my stone cutter? I want my nope. Give me my stone cutter and my workbench. These are all like big mods that I'm listing. A lot of them, not organized, but like a lot of stuff I'm talking about here is like these are mods that are like these would need dedicated areas to, not just like a single episode. And so I kind of feel like at some point I'm gonna have to slow down the um the mod adding cycle. At some point I think New Mod Friday is gonna have to come to an end. Um, is that right? I think that's right. Sorry, not the thing I was saying before, but like my building here, because I'm trying to talk and build at the same time, and I'm historically, I think, not the best at that. But that's kind of the point here, is that I'm working to get better. I'm working. What was I looking for? I'm looking for. I'm looking for my glowstone. I'm looking for my glowstone, my allarite, because I want to make. Let's just make like 4 for now. There's a chicken nearby. Make these cool blocks that you can make with allarite. Um, let's just do that. Allarite lamps. And Allarite isn't the only one you can make these lamps out of, because Allarite has sort of its counterpart, Lumiere. I wanted to use Lumiere, but I couldn't think of like a good place to use it down here. Here, let's take that out of my offhand. For this particular project, anyway. So Lumiere is gonna have to wait. Lumiere's got some other cool properties. Allarite, mostly is for the warped anchor. It also has this bizarre property. Blocks and just sounds that occur right up against Allarite blocks are muted. They're very, very quiet. Okay, let's see. So I want so if the okay, I'm gonna be putting like a window here ultimately. I've not really thought out how the exit situation is gonna be like. Let's see. 1, 2. Okay, I think this is about where I want the lamps. So I'm not really sure yet how I'm gonna be getting out of here, but the entrance, the getting in's fucking sweet as hell. Okay, let me make a couple of stairs. I've got like a screenshot of my test world just so I can have it handy. I'm not recreating it one to one exactly, but it's pretty close. Because I got something I was really happy with, and I wasn't really super pleased with how the bakery kind of came out a little bit scuffed relative to what was going on in my plans. Okay, so that's that. Um, that creates a little bit of a hallway here, actually. So maybe I make this like wider by a little bit. Actually, while I'm at it, where's my shovel? Shovel. All right. Well, vines have been vanished just by virtue of changing the blocks around. I'm just gonna mark off the edge of the window here, and I think this. I'm gonna keep this sort of rounded shape. Yeah, it's pretty neat. All right, this sort of rounded shape for the what's it called? I really hope me tabbing out isn't like ruining the recording. I don't think it is. I'm like switching between like looking at my recording software and my my test screenshot. Okay, so if that's like that, two, three, that's one block longer, I think, than my initial testing world. Um, which is not a big deal. Where's my calcite? I'm gonna make all this calcite into, or not all of this, but like a good chunk of it into bricks, and let's turn some of these bricks into, let's make like half a stack of slabs. Vertical slabs, I should say, not just slabs. Because I kind of want to do something a little bit funky with the walls in here. Um, and that's going to apply to going through here as well. And I don't need that torch now that I have the Allarite lance. Lance? Lamps. I was like starting to say lanterns and I was course correcting into lamps. And it didn't end super well. Is this right? Is this what I wanted? I think so. But then, what was I doing here? Because okay, see, I should explain. Where the hell is it? I wanted to put a cabinet here, so that when you come down here, there's just Allarite ready to go, so you can refill the anchor, just like that. There we go. That reminds me, I could put the glowstone and the Allarite back in there. I could put the ender pearls in there. I do not need seeds. I've got some other junk in my inventory right now. That What's the plan with that? Is that going to become important? I don't remember that's going to become important. Okay, I have some raw tuff in there. I believe what I was doing with the walls here. There we go. So kind of behind the calcite is tough brick. So it has this sort of dimensionality to it. And then for the floor, I need to clean the hell out of my inventory. Oh my god. Let's cobblestone out of here. I'm hungry. It's occurred to me I've like not eaten much yet today. It's not a huge deal though. I have video game bacon sandwich, which is of course a substitute for the real thing, as we all know. I really hope my you know, I'm not even gonna say whatever. I hope. I hope. Undertale style. Just go all in on hope. Hope maxing. I think what I'll do with this actually. The angle, this is like the one spot that my screenshot does not cover for my test build. So I'm kind of improvising here. I think what I'll do is I'll make this match sort of the lanterns. And I went with warp because it sort of matches the color of the Allarite. That's kind of the color scheme that's going on down here. And I want to put in the floor. The floor here I have a very kind of specific idea for because it's another Gallosphere block. And it's one that I mean, I gathered as much of as I could. Where is it? Silver blocks. I should probably count. So I want 1, 2, 3, and I'm most likely going to be doing another 1, 2, 3 here. Get this out of the way. Not with my hammer. Not with a tool. Oh my god. Get this bag out of the way. Can I dye these? I don't think I can dye these. I don't think I have the mod for that. So if I do that, what I can now do is, first of all, 1, 2, 3... silver panels. It's a little bit like copper, but you don't get as much per. You don't get as many blocks per block. I wanted this specific block. Okay, so these are the silver blocks. I should actually explain. This is silver, and I can break it down into this stuff. I actually do quite like the base form silver block, but I'm not really going to be using it because my silver supplies are a bit limited right now. I don't have like insane amounts like I do with iron and copper. All right, and then over here, how many do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, cobblestone, please. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. What is that? 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 over here. 17 plus 9 is what, like 26? I'm going to be making the... Wait, what? Okay, cool. That's fun. So if I want 26, 20... So if I do directly from silver blocks into silver tiles, I'm losing out on blocks. But if I do silver blocks, what is that going to be like? Well, actually, no, it's still like 6. If I do 6 of those into that, that gives me 12 silver panels. Then 12 silver panels gives me 24 silver tiles. But I would only get 2 per, which gives me 4 per silver block doing it like that. But I'd only get 2 per silver block if I did it the other way. If I just did it directly. That's very strange, and I did not think through moving my bag there. Alright, well, once this floor is in, it's not going to be a big deal, because that's it. Bam. I can move the bags now, like, just put them, like, here. And I want 2, 3, I need 6 more of those. So, turn 2 of those into those, and then that should give me 6. And that's done using the least amount of copper. Not copper. I keep calling this copper. It's very much not copper. It is silver. Whoopsie. Yes. I should be using my hammer more. I really should be using my hammer more. I've not used it in a build in a while. I've just not been using it very much in general. Oh, bollocks. Okay, that's gonna be another 6. In which case, give me these and then these. I completely forgot about the weird way I'm doing the walls. Doing all the walls like this is odd because it kind of turns like you're getting 4 blocks of width essentially, but in 5 blocks of space. So you're losing out on an extra few blocks. Do I have like the perfect amount for this section? I do. These are gonna kind of indent a little bit further back. And I think one of them might eventually lead to an exit. I think I'm probably not going to mess with the exit all too much today. This is a very dense episode, I'm realizing. I'm talking a lot. I have a lot to say today. Which is great, actually. Like, all things considered, I'm in, like, a fantastic mood. I'm in, like, ideal recording mood. So I may record something else immediately after this. I'm not entirely decided yet. Probably something different. I'm not decided. What am I saying? I have other shit to do today, so I'm probably not going to record anything else today. Like, I'm just, like, babbling. I'm babbling, but I'm having a great time doing it, and that's really what matters. 1, 2... I think just... No, I need 4. 4 more of the stairs, and I need 2 of the lanterns. I keep calling them lanterns. They're lamps. The lantern and lamp are such interchangeable words in Minecraft, though. It's kind of stupid. Like, they don't have... Oh, yeah, no, you can really feel the silence there. Wow. It's so fucking bizarre. Like, it feels like my sound is broken when I build with Allarite. Tough bricks. So this middle section, I've kind of made these little borders in the ground. Because I don't want the entire floor to be the silver tiles. In part because the checkers are a little bit tacky in large quantities, and in part because it's expensive. It's a really cool block, but it's a bit expensive. So I think, okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'll do 3 blocks this way. Oh, hello, iron. 2, 3, bam. Let's just grab the iron. Oh, there's a bunch of it. I would love to use fortune, but because I have fortune on my pickerang, but I kind of, oh, been wearing it out because as I've been going, I've gotten a shit ton of jade and copper and shit, and iron as well from using my pickerang, just while I was going out and gathering stuff. Like I filled my pockets super hard, while I was sort of prepping for this video, because I don't just like. I don't cheat in the shit, you know. I actually have to go to new chunks. I very much like I don't want to cheat, and for just because again it loses sort of the essence. I feel I lose that sort of groundedness when I cheat, or if I were to cheat, I should say. Just like I feel like I'd sort of lose that groundedness if I started playing with like jetpack mod and builder's wands and massive factory that makes all the blocks I could ever need for me. Not to say there's anything wrong with those. It's just a very different vibe than what I'm going for. Oh, I want polished tuff. And it's okay if I have extra because there's other shit I still need the polished tuff for. Like, I'm still not done with the, that mine tunnel. I really do need to consider how the fuck I'm getting out of here, though. Um, I really wanted to use these shadow frame blocks, but they need cured membrane, which uses specifically this mod salt, and I don't know how to get the salt crystals from this mod. I know how to get the salt blocks because you can just find them and mine them, but they don't like break down in the crystals or anything. Where did I put my iron plates? I'm kind of seeing. I got these iron plate blocks from Quark. They're a little bit like cut copper compared to copper, but you get way more of them. Um, where am I gonna put these actually? I think in my test build they were like here and here, but in my test build the wall was here. Um, so I think actually what I could do, um, I'm not gonna do a full border, but I think maybe these ends of the walls could have a few. Because they're distinct. They're visually distinct from the top, both in color and they have the little rivets in them. And I think the rivets are very cool looking. They kind of make this feel slightly more, I don't know, technological, secured. I actually kind of like having it go full way around. Let's try going actually as like a little border of this section. That's perfect, actually. I really like that. And then the walls in these spots, I think will be... Oh, that's a spooky sound. In my test build, what I did with them is I just had them be full blocks rather than the slabs like the rest. Oh, I remember. No, I remember what I did. I did use half slabs, wall slabs, or vertical slabs for these, but I did them like the opposite way. Because over here I had the solid like full blocks of tuff, and then the half blocks of calcite. Over here, I did the full blocks of calcite. Oh, that's not where that goes. And then I need 6, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, hello, chicken. Excuse me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For that in there. And these go in like that. Although it is going to necessitate more lanterns. I'm just going to call them lanterns. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a single fuck. Allarite lanterns, Allarite lamps, same fucking shit. That needs to go there. Let's just fill this in with cobblestone. Misplaced block every single episode. That chicken can hang out here for now. I don't care. Um, I've not fully thought through the exit route. I need another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 full blocks worth of slabs, and I need, what is that, 16? I think it's 16 of these to make the amount of lanterns I want. In terms of like the future of this series, I'm not really decided yet. I'm curious if it'll impact Enderman. I hope it doesn't. I don't want this to become like Enderman Room. I wish I spotted. I wish I dug that out before I filled in the walls. Oh boy. Like, part of me wants to be able to just like get better gear and mods that enable me to build more efficiently, just so that I can do like better, I suppose like showcases of the mods, because I'd just be able to prepare faster. Um, Chicken, you need to move. Are you gonna be like my armorer, Chicken? You're just gonna like hang out down here? I think you are. I think you're just gonna live down here now, Chicken. Um, I'm not exactly sure where I'm putting the exit. Thank you. I do know. Where did I put it? In a bundle? Yep, in a bundle. I'm putting armor stands here and here, and then I want to maybe put some kind of storage boxes here and here. Eventually, I think those are just going to stay absent for now because I don't really have like a lot of weapons or anything. I mostly just want to put a couple armor sets down here. And then over here, I'll get to this later. I do want to be careful with this chicken though. I didn't bring, now that I think about it, a lot of other resources. besides just like bare essentials, I think. So there is something I want to show off, but maybe that can be like a next time thing. Next time will be like I will make use of the armory. This time, I just want to have this place built, I think. Um, and as part of that, there is, well, for one, I want the smithing table. I'm just going to take everything out of this bundle now. I have the smithing table. Everyone knows the smithing table. Everyone knows what the smithing table does. The other thing is the combustion table. Now, this is a fancy one. I've never actually used this UI before. This is going to be important later. I'm not really going to do anything with this just yet, but very much this will be important later. For right now, though, right now I want to dump some more stuff from my inventory. Let's see, throw that in there. I can throw stuff in the bundle, honestly. Right now, the thing is going to be this smithing template. You can get it from like mine shafts and dungeons and shit. It just comes from different places. It's not that difficult to find, and it's not that difficult to duplicate. Let's do that. And it's used for a couple things. Just make a... Oh, right, you need to stick it back in there every time. And I have 5 of them, which is enough. This is plenty for my purposes. 5 smithing templates. One of these is just going to be a spare to keep and hang on to, so I don't have to, I think this is what the other cabinet was going to be for. The other cabinet was going to be for this station, so I might just go ahead and make, another one of those at some point, another cabinet. I could, honestly, I'll probably end up making a few more cabinets and just putting them down here later. But for right now, this is kind of the important thing. So let's put this smithing template in here. This is going to be where smithing occurs. So maybe I should also have a workbench down here, just to live down here. Oh well, not terribly important right now. Okay, I don't want 3 of those. So the smithing template applies to leather armor, I believe. It does, yeah. So I'm just gonna whip up a set. I don't believe this the armor can be dyed once it's been smithed. I don't think the dye applies. Let's throw these in there. Let's throw 1, 2, 3, 4 silver in there. Oh, look at that. That's a cool helmet. Sterling armor. Which I believe is roughly equivalent in strength. Oh, got a whole... I did not don the suit, but I have it in my inventory. I might as well don it. It doesn't really look right with Vigera. Now that I look at it. Here, let's throw it on armor stand. It'll maybe make it look a little bit better, because it's... Why is it all fucked up, actually? I think it's because it has a custom model on the helmet. What else was I wearing? Okay, anyways. So one of these armor stands is going to be here for, the sterling armor. Oh, I just noticed they have arms. I think it's Quark that gives them the arms. So I could give, like, swords to these guys. That's sick. I do want it back. No, give me back my sword, dude. Give me back my sword. There we go. You can have your pants, though. And the other set is because I've had this habit, right, where I've... Okay, again, I need to not do that. I'm making diamond armor, plain and simple. I've had a bunch of diamonds just laying around. On multiple occasions now, I don't want to accidentally make something weird out of diamonds. Had like a boatload of levels. And before I enchant, like, cause I don't know, I'm like annoying with how I enchant, I think. Before I end up enchanting, I die and I lose all my levels. And this happened to me actually while prepping for this episode. Is well, exactly what I just described. Is I died in kind of a dumb way because I was going out and looking for Allarite, and well, I found the cave, and as I was sort of tunneling towards it, towards the Allarite, a bunch of gravel just fell out under my feet, and I died. I died really hard. I think I'm probably gonna put like a ladder or something here. I've not decided exactly what kind of ladder yet. So I think in the meantime, this will end up being a water column. Not like a proper bubble column, though. Here, it's just going to go there and block the water. Just as a temporary entrance and exit. I do want this eventually to be, like, the only way in is the warped anchor. But until I have, like, a building on top to go along with this, it's going to stay like that. So secret entrance, very, very cool, but not realistically going to be happening today. Although this might kill the chicken, so maybe I should just make some doors to slap in there. This chicken has committed to living here. I hate to say it, but you're stuck. You're not getting out of here. Yeah, let's do it like that. And I'm just gonna dig straight up. Is there anything else? Oh my God, the ceiling. I've not done the ceiling. I need something to put in the ceiling. I have no idea what I'm doing with the ceiling. And man, and you know what the worst part is? Like, I didn't even do the ceiling in my test run. I was like, oh, I'll figure it out while I'm making the video. I was getting ready to wrap up here because this is a long one and I've been blabbering my whole way through. Like, I've been very talkative today. Maybe I just do like raw calcite. How would that look? Get this out of my way. I don't mind that. I think I especially wouldn't mind it over here. Oh, it's occurred to me because I have this sort of mix of depth in terms of like the walls. It has to be. I can't. I was thinking maybe I'd leave like a trim here. I Actually I totally can. I can totally just leave these sections without it because these have the stairs on them. There we go. Mine out these blocks. I'm not gonna have enough calcite. That's not getting filled in. Let's just whack out that. That spot is going to be not calcite. 7 calcite. How much is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That feels terrible. Oh my God. I'm 1 calcite short. So I guess there's just gonna be a hole in the roof for now. I'm not really gonna be going out of my way and scrambling for 1 piece of calcite. That's really unfortunate, and that sucks when that happens. But that's life. And for these edge bits, I'm kind of feeling if I fill in the black stone, it'll be very coherent with the rest of the trim because I have this sort of white and black. That's a weird order of saying this. Black and white scheme going on in here with a bit of grays in the middle. But it's a very stark contrast that I think looks very cool. Is there anywhere I could just like save a block of calcite? I'm gonna end up with a second chicken in here, and then I'm gonna have a problem. I don't think there's anywhere I can just like snag a piece of calcite from, because then I'd just be moving the hole. So that hole's just gonna stay here. You know, I could just slap a block in there, and then I'll note it. Like this isn't the first time this has happened either. I had another video a while back where I did something similar, where I was like, I'm 1 block short, so I'm just gonna put something else in for now temporarily. So let's just make that exit, and then call this a project. And then a future project will be a more proper exit as well as like a building up top. Sort of a indirect part too. So actually making this exit is going to be annoying. This temporary exit, I should say. Fill in the water, and then I gotta go up here and mine the rest of the way. Do I want this to be 2 blocks wide, actually? I think I'll use the width to do that. And then... Oh, there goes my torch. Yep, that's why I didn't want this to be 2 blocks wide. Slap the torch back in here. Put that up. That should be all the way up here now. Go. No, 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 no. There we go. Okay, so now I've got in and out. At the very least, mobs won't be able to use this exit. How did these cobblestone get all the way up here, man? That's bizarre. So this is at very least like only a player accessible entrance. It's not full like the you have to know about it kind of entrance that I had initially planned. But again, this video's gone on long enough for what could have been a simple project, but I'm still really happy with how this came out. So if you've stuck around and listened to me for this whole fucking time, I mean, congratulations, you've won the most patient listener award, I guess. But yeah, no, I mean, I appreciate the hell out of that if you're here hearing this right now. Um, and I mean, I make these a lot, so maybe come back sometime.